One who eats alone cannot discuss the taste of the food with others. This African proverb goes a long way in explaining the central role food plays in most African cultures. Realizing this, Sylvia Komaro and her husband Christian established Chrisley's restaurant. The restaurant prides itself in offering its client authentic African delicacies. Sylvia was inspired to start the business due to the treatment her husband received whenever they visited most hotels and restaurants in Kenya.
Every year I had been coming to visit home because I was away for quite some time. And every year when I visited the country, my husband was always treated better than me, and yet I'm in my country. And so we always wondered why. And then the hospitality industry, I wouldn't say they base more on the foreigners or something of a sort, but I would really like to reach out to the old hospitality industry to really know that the locals, I think they're the best people and the best market to target, in the sense that if we treat them well, this will be your daily clients. They will be there every time.
After living in France for the last 12 years, Sylvia and her husband decided to move back into the country and invest in the Kenyan food industry. However, the couple would face a unique challenge. Even though Sylvia is Kenyan, she quickly started feeling out of place.
Being almost as if you're feeling new around the country, you don't know where to get things so much, and so you have to more or less depend on someone who you've been given as an agent, and in the long run you end up realizing they're eating like half of the money where they take you everywhere. That was the biggest challenge, because in the long run it's eating up on the budget totally. Not knowing where to get the best prices, not knowing where, I don't know, you can compare, but most of the time you will be taken to like maybe the expensive places or something of a sort.
Their first investment would be Chrisley's restaurant, which they established in 2015. In total, the Komaros have pumped more than 12 million Kenyan shillings in their swanky establishment.
Having children abroad is very kind of challenging, I would say. So it actually inspires you more to do better, to maybe have time also to be there for them when you require, because I think the whole point is liberty. When you're employed, there's no freedom to be able to just live the way you would like or how you want, if your kid is sick or something of a sort. I think that was such a big factor.
Initially, the duo wanted to set up a French restaurant. Their plans though changed after they organized a French-themed event at the restaurant. Sylvia is an alumnus of the International School of Toulon in Paris. After graduating with a degree in hotel management, Sylvia worked for Holiday Inn, Pullman Montparnasse, and Expedia Inc. in different capacities. By establishing her own enterprise, Sylvia hopes that she will be able to reach her full potential in the business realm.
I worked for like 7 years. 7 years in different companies, 3 different companies. I was very well paid, very comfortable. I could, pay myself 2 holidays in a year very comfortably. But as I said earlier, the liberty, it's just almost like freedom. There's so much pleasure in having your own business. You get to express your full potential, your ideas, because when you're employed in a company, you can be able to express yourself fully and reach to the best of your ability to be able to give the best and everything. But since there's so many of you, the boss always has to stand out whether you like it or not, and he'll always make you feel, hey, I'm the boss.
Having been overlooked for promotions at her former workplaces, Sylvia knows from experience that for Chrisley's to grow, she has to encourage the career development of her 17 employees. Sylvia is of the opinion that she has done this by creating a family-like atmosphere at the workplace and having her door always open for her employees.
I think it's just the freedom of not I wouldn't say being a boss, because I don't make my team feel like I'm the boss. I make them feel like I want to create a family. I believe we can actually have a team where you make everyone feel so at home. You give them room to be able to grow. And I think that's one big reason why personally I really wanted to venture into being in business myself. I like the way we all bond. They can all come to me, talk to me if they have a problem. And I think I really kind of like that, being there for people. And it's something I could have never achieved had I been employed, had I continued being employed for all those years.
It is these same workers that have become a source of inspiration for the 32-year-old entrepreneur.
I think the biggest satisfaction already is having the main people you started with still with you, and still they're telling you, let's hang in there, we're together. I think that for me, as I said, I really wanted a family. So that's the reason why I feel like that's something we've accomplished, having that little family. And then, you know, when we go away, like just for a short while, maybe on holiday or something, and we come back and they're really looking forward to seeing us, like, you know, you were really missed. And it's your team members. I don't know, it's for me, it fills my heart with so much joy. Like, that is what I feel satisfied mostly with. That I think that's one thing we've accomplished a bit.
While it may not be easy to satisfy each and every client, she has made it a habit of always getting feedback from her patrons.
I go to every client when we are, like, even if we're busy, I make a point of going through every table and just checking to see if everybody is okay. And there's nothing I love like a client who will like even complain, because for me complaining is giving me room for improvement, enabling me to be better, and enabling us to try do something different.
Although healthy competition can be productive for any business, Sylvia believes that it is only through collaboration and working together that entrepreneurs can be able to achieve much more.
I really would like Kenya, and especially the women's sector where we are really growing a lot and really starting businesses, that to work together, in the sense that if people worked together, we'd achieve so much, so much. And I think that's the biggest challenge, people just not being together. It's a pity, because that's, I think, my saddest point on being in business here. You feel so alone sometimes.
It is with this in mind that Sylvia visits various restaurants so as to pick up tips on how to improve Chrisley's.
I think one thing I must say I appreciate a lot is talking to other proprietors. When you know the other proprietors and you get to share everything that is going around, it's been the biggest help. One friend we have, different things anyway, so sharing ideas, it doesn't cost much, you know.
Even though Kenya's middle class has been increasing over the years, the rise of fast food restaurants has eaten into the market share that Chrisley's is targeting. Nevertheless, Sylvia, who describes herself as a fighter, is not giving up just yet.
This is what I love doing. It's, you know, somebody else, I had many people telling me, girl, it's time to abandon. You're crazy. And I'm like, I love crazy, I think, because I love what I'm doing so much that I cannot see myself doing anything else. Even me venturing into like network marketing is more for fun because I get to travel for free. Also, you know, you have something topping up to just add the pleasure to the life and everything, because traveling is my passion for living also. But I love so much what I'm doing that I don't see any reason why I should abandon it, because I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna go all the way, despite any hurdles. I'm ready to hang in there until we break even, because this is what I'm passionate about.